Alright guys, you ready? How you doing? We're back. This is going to be probably our last video for the day. What we're going to do is we got our cubes all in here. They're all salted and they're delicious. If you just want to take a piece out and eat it. It's really good just like this. We're ready to press this now. So, this is my homemade cheese press. It's just a piece of butcher block that I had. I had actually glued up some small strips of wood. I'm going to make a cutting board out of it, but this project came around. It's a piece of metal shelving that I cut off. A couple of pieces of threaded rod. Some big washers. These are springs I got at Home Depot. They're 50-pound springs, fully compressed. So that way, when it says to press at 20 pounds, you'll press it just about halfway. 50 pounds, press it all the way. The mold is a piece of, I'm using 6-inch here. I actually have an 8-inch over there, and then I actually have a 10-inch as well that I just drilled a bunch of small holes in. This is SDR 35. This is plastic PVC pipe. I've draped a piece of cheesecloth in there that I've washed down with my sanitizer. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load this, take all these pieces and throw them right in here. I'm just going to fill the pipe up. And they're fairly firm and tough right now. So just fill this right up. What we're going to do is we're going to press this at 20 pounds of pressure for 15 minutes. And that should be just enough to start to get them to mat together. And then we're going to take it out. We're going to flip it over. Take the cheesecloth off it, flip it over. We'll redress it, put the cheesecloth back on it. And then we're going to press it with 50 pounds of pressure for 12 hours. And then tomorrow, we'll take it out, we'll flip it one more time, and we're going to put it back in 50 pounds of pressure, and we're going to press it for another 24 hours. And then when we're done with all that, we're going to take it out. This is actually going to make a wheel probably that high. I usually cut these wheels in half and give me 2 wheels that are a little bit thinner. We're going to bandage wrap this. So after we press this for 24 more hours, we're going to take it out of the cloth, and we're going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to sit it out to air dry just until it has a rind on it, probably 5 days or so, 6 days. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bandage wrap it. I'll wrap it in cheesecloth and rub it in lard, and that way what will happen is the mold will all go after the cheesecloth. I mean, it'll go after the lard. It'll eat the lard up, and it'll leave my cheese alone. Now, I've also made these. I got some cutting boards at the dollar store, nice and sturdy, and I've cut out pieces of plastic that'll fit real tight inside this piece of pipe. I've cut out 2 followers for each one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide that underneath here, and then I've cut this piece of wood. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of pressing yourself just to get it smooth enough so you can get the wood on top of it. I might have to go with a can or something a little bit smaller to top this off. Let's see what I got here. How about this? That'll work to get us started. You want to kind of line this up, if you can, right in the middle. turn these down. Okay. And you want to take up on both sides and press that spring. Alright, now that's going to sit and that's going to press for about 15 or 20, 30 minutes maybe, and that'll get it low enough where I can actually get my block of wood in here and start pressing it. Then I'm going to put it under 50 pounds of pressure for 12 hours. Alright, so we'll come back after tomorrow, after I get this pressed, after it goes all night. We'll do a redo video. We'll let it go for 24 hours. I'll cut it and I'll start air drying it, and then we'll pick it up once it's dry. Alright? So pick this up once it's air dried and we're ready to bandage wrap. Okay? So we'll see you tomorrow when this is pressed way down and we're ready to take it out of the mold. Alright? I'll talk to you later. Thanks, bye.